Hey guys, what's up? My name is Tim and I'm from Pickup 360. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to have success getting girls or talking to girls on Tinder. So the first question I have to answer is, what is Tinder? Well, Tinder is a dating app for your iPhone or for your Android phone that allows you to swipe left or right based on seeing pictures of different girls that you may or may not like. If you like the girl, you swipe right to say that she's attractive. If you don't like how she looks, you swipe left. Or if you don't like how she looks, you can still swipe right. Whatever you want. But if those girls that you swiped right on also swipe right on you, that means you have a match. And then Tinder will then let you know you have a match and allow you to message the girls. Now you know what Tinder is. Why would you be on Tinder? Well, guys are on Tinder for two basic reasons. Either they want to get laid or they want to talk to girls, get a girlfriend, go on a date with a girl, hook up after a couple of dates, but usually the biggest thing is to get laid or meet up, something like that. How can that be done? You have an advantage because of Tinder. On Tinder, you know when you have a match that she likes your face or something about you. It may be the description that you gave for yourself when you were setting up your account. So that's one advantage you have. You know she likes your face. And also Tinder allows you to have a direct way to communicate with the girl that you've matched with. So that's the advantage of Tinder compared to a lot of other dating apps. It saves you a lot of time. On the other dating apps, you have to go through lists of girls and you message them and you try to get them to talk back to you. On Tinder, you don't have to do that. Tinder does all the work for you, basically. Saves you a lot of time. The key is, on Tinder, you have to be different, because what are girls seeing? So if you're a girl on Tinder, every time you swipe right, assuming that you're decently attractive and do not look like Sylvester Stallone's mother, Jackie Stallone. If you don't know who that is, go Google that, or I'll put a picture right now. Assuming you don't look like Jackie Stallone, you're going to get a lot of matches on Tinder if you're a girl. Like, every single person is going to match with you, every single guy. Because all these guys out here be thirsty. Y'all know it. So you're going to have to be different than all these other guys she's matched with. Let's say you matched with girl A. Girl A is going to have over 200 guys on her phone messaging her all the same kinds of corny things, trying to get into her pants and talk to her. You're going to have to be that guy that is different. So let's start from the beginning. In order to talk to girls on Tinder, you're going to have to get matches. And although this video is not about how to get matches on Tinder, I'll just give you a quick guide, in my opinion, from what I've seen and from research that I've done and what I've seen on my friends' profiles as well. Your photo is everything. Tinder is very superficial. It's not about what kind of character you have or what kind of person you have. It's about the photo that they see that's going to make the girl swipe left or swipe right. Don't forget, there's a lot of guys that are going to be coming after these girls trying to get matches. So you need to look great in your photo. I have what you call a 3-photo rule. One, your first photo, the first photo that all the girls are going to see, it should be a well done photo. If you can, get it by a photographer from a photo shoot, or get one of your friends who knows how to do photography, get him to get a photo of you smiling. Smiling is key. And if you're not smiling, you should not look unhappy. Don't try to look cool like no-nos. Do not take selfies. That's not a good thing to do for your main photo. Do not take ab selfies, especially. That's not a good thing to do for your main photo. Girls do not like that. They're not impressed. Guys are very visual. Girls tend to be not as visual as guys are, so that's not going to key them on the same way it will for us. Also, do not take a photo with tons of girls or with tons of guy friends, because no one wants to have to search for who the person is that they're trying to swipe left or right on. Have a photo where you're smiling, looking into the camera, a nice clear shot of your face, or it could be a full body shot, but where it's obvious that you're a happy person who has a good vibe about them. That photo, the first photo, is everything. Second photo could be with some friends. Personally, I prefer my second photo to be another close-up shot of myself, me smiling. And by the way, I'm going to put a blog post about this on our blog. You can check it out, pickup360.com. Well, it's at WordPress blog. So I'll put a link to that in the description. Make sure that your first 2 photos are really clean, really nice looking. Nothing chody where you're like, like that. And your third photo could be with friends. It could be with a dog or a cat, or maybe with the baby. I don't think you should do that, because no one wants to use a baby to get girls. That's weird. But with friends or something like that, use a dog to get girls. Oh, that works. But yeah, so the 3-photo rule, have 3 really solid photos, and your first one is most important. That's what's going to determine if people swipe left or right. Your description of your personality doesn't really matter. I make it really short. I don't know what I say. Ambitious, charming, or something along those lines. I don't even know. But yeah, that's how you get matches on Tinder for the most part. And if you're a really, really hideously ugly guy with 3 eyes, then I'm sorry, there's no hope for you. Moving on. Once you get matches, what do you do? Remember, I discussed that these girls have tons and tons of matches, so it's going to be nearly impossible for you to make a huge impact that's different from everyone else. But it is not impossible. You can separate yourself from the pack. Your opening line, don't put too much emphasis on your opening line. It's not extremely important. I have friends that just open with a smiley face and they get girls to talk back to them. But your goal is to get this girl to talk back to you. And how you want to do that is up to you. But what I suggest, from my humble opinion, is that you open up with something that has to do with their photos or something interesting you noticed about them. And don't lie, because lying never gets results, because it's not genuine. I mean, it can get results if you're a good liar, CIA type shit I'm talking about. But open with a line that talks about something from their photos, something like that, something that's different than what other people would suggest. I'll tell you what not to say. In my opinion, do not say hey. Hey is not different. No one's going to talk back to you. And when I say no one, I'm not saying officially. Yes, girls may talk back to you, but in general, if you want to have success, opening with hey is not the best thing to do. Opening up with hi, again, or opening up with an extremely flattering compliment, I never do that. That will not get you responses at all. I'm telling you. Saying, you're beautiful, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen on here. No. Maybe even something like, your eyes, they kill me. That's interesting. That's a little different. But don't forget, most guys are going to be saying things like this. Most guys are going to be desperate to get someone to hook up with them from this app. So they're going to be saying all kinds of weird things, all trying to be different, thinking they're different. But in actuality, they're not. The best course of action you can do is say something creative, something that gets her attention. I have an opening line that I like to use. I'll give you a different version of it. What I like to say often is, I don't say this, I'm going to quote it now. It's something along the lines of, hey, I'm really cool, and you're actually pretty attractive. We should do something about this. And it works for me. I'd say about 75% of the girls that I match with on Tinder will respond to me. And I've met up with several girls on Tinder, about a little less than 10 girls on Tinder, and having it in for about 4 months I've had Tinder. And I've done experiments with other friends' profiles and stuff, and opening with different lines, and they've had the similar results after we changed how they were opening up and their main photos and things like that. So your opening line is important. Yes. Next, after you open, how are you going to be different than all these guys? So let's say that out of 100 matches that she has, let's say that 20 of them open really well and she talks to them. You're one of the 20 guys. After that, how do you make yourself different than these 20 guys and say, hey, you should talk to me. I'm the guy you want to hang out with in person. First, you have to understand and have the mentality you are not her Tinder buddy. Unless you want to be, then that's fine, but then you probably wouldn't want to watch this video. But you're not her Tinder buddy. You're not there to talk to her for weeks on Tinder and be her Tinder friend. That's another version of being friend-zoned. You are there to make a connection and to make yourself different than all the other guys and be a man and meet this girl and then proceed from there. How do you do that? The goal should be to get her phone number. Out of those 20 guys that are talking to her on Tinder, most of them will not get her phone number. Girls do not give their phone numbers out to anyone. You have to have some kind of connection. So what I suggest is, after you open, the way I said, you start talking with her, and as a matter of habit for myself, I limit my conversation to about one good conversation lasting no longer than a day's worth of talk, and then I immediately start texting her. How do you get the number? Very simple. Never ask for permission to have her number. And this is a rule that I live by and that my wingman lives by. We never ask for permission to have a number. Can I please have your number? No. You say, this is my exact line. I say, you're killing my battery talking on Tinder, so it's kind of funny. You're killing my battery on this app. Text me. It's easier. That's it. And then I proceed to write my number down. And then most of the time, out of about 100% of the girls I'm talking to, I'd say about 90% of them will text me. I've gotten one chick that was like, I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't know you, but she just actually plays around on Tinder. I'm still matched with her, and she puts on all kinds of photos and stuff. So that's out of the question. But most girls will text you, and that's the way that you can show her that you're assertive as a man, and that you're not there to be her best friend. You're there as a man who likes her and wants to pursue something with her, whether it's sex or whatever you want. That's what you do. The goal should be to get her number, because that makes you different than all the other guys that are talking to her. Most of the guys will not have her number. The percentages of you meeting her if you have her number, skyrocket dramatically. Actually, I'm working on a study on this right now. But yes, so that's about all. And then after that, you set up a date with her, and then you are good to go, and then you can proceed from there. And we'll make more videos about dating and all that stuff later. But this is my first video on this channel. I didn't want to do a channel intro like, hi, our company's about this. But you can check out the blog. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Check out our Facebook page, our Twitter page, and that's about it. If you have any questions or you want direct advice from us, email at 360pua@gmail.com. And that's about all. I'll see you guys later. Thank you.